What's up, Beer Drinker's Guide to Sports? It's another weekend in the Christmas season, and we're ever closer to the day that the big man in red is going to squeeze himself down that chimney and let you lots of nice little gifts if you've been a good boy. Now, the BCS playoffs are set, and it's a real head-scratcher because Joe Burrow, he couldn't hack it at Ohio State University, so he transferred to LSU, who beat Georgia, whose backup quarterback now plays for Ohio State. And how about the Alabama Crimson Tide, who are on the outside for the first time in years? But their backup quarterback is playing for the Oklahoma Sooners, who slid into the number 4 slot. It's a head-scratcher, isn't it? But it's that quarterback carousel we've seen lately in the NCAA. Now let's jump over to the NFL, where playoff positioning is being determined. And there's a couple big games of note this week. First, we're going to start with the NFC least. Yeah, we're talking about the Cowboys and Eagles, both who have losing records, but have an opportunity still to make the playoffs. It's an embarrassment, to say the least. And how about the New England Patriots? They find themselves in unfamiliar territory, on a downward spiral. Offensively, you thought I was going to talk about them in their little cheating scandal, but that's a little territory that they find themselves in, it seems like almost every year. Now, the interesting thing about that whole thing was the company that was caught filming plays is the Robert Kraft Production Company. Now, Robert Kraft is no longer the majority owner of the New England Patriots. He actually turned over all of that when he was getting his massage down in Florida. But the interesting part about the whole thing is that Jerry Jones and Robert Kraft sit on top the NFL's disciplinary committee. So how do you think this plays out for the Patriots? I'm willing to bet they're going to get a tap on the wrist or a little rub in the neck, if you know what I'm talking about. Now let's talk about the one team that no one's really talking about, the Tennessee Titans at 8 wins. When did they win 8 games? I can't believe it. But Ryan Tannehill has come in and changed the entire offense for the Tennessee Titans. And they're taking on the Texans this week. Now, it's a big game because both teams really need a win. But I really think the Titans, they're going to pull this one out. And how about another game of note? The Bills taking on the Steelers. They're going to travel into Pittsburgh. And I think for the first time in a couple years, they're going to walk out of there with a win and control their own destiny. We've got a full slate of NHL games, as always, this week. And don't forget about what's going on down under in Melbourne. We're talking about the President's Cup. We're talking about golf. And the U.S. finds themselves in some difficult situations. Now, Australia, they're a little bit more than a few hours ahead of us. So don't forget to check that out because it's great to watch golf in the dead of winter. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, and I hope you all are getting ready for the day the big man's about to arrive. My man Jack here, he needs a refill, and so do I. So until next weekend, we'll see you guys. Take care.